Nice.
Send us your children, your supplicants. Divine.
Poisoned arrow, slug's axe. That one wasn't too bad. 30 sucks. Nice. Identifying glass.
This again?
Look, man, I'm poor. I gotta sell all this shit. All this garbage. Thank you, Scribble.
The priest's jaws might be sewn shut with fishing wire, so harshly do they clench at the sight of beast. He speaks one clipped, precise syllable.
Son.
What? Balance the priest. This beast offended him in some way?
I'm not offended by the beast. No matter how foul that name feels to my lips. Just disappointed.
He turns his attention to Beast himself, whose face looks oddly blank, given his usual rambunctious demeanour.
Did you think your merry band could try to toss Justinia into the sea and the clouds will turn to rainbows? A storm of your making still rages, and whenever word of your deeds reaches our ears, lightning strikes. When your flunkies scream for revolution, I know what they're really screaming for, Beast. And I know it's dwarven blood being shed.
Someone had to stand up to Justinia. Not all of us are like you religious types. You fold up your hands and pray. Like that's going to feed the hungry and bathe the young. I'm not given to prayer. I just get things done.
I would sooner implore Duna to intervene than to leave behind a trail of crimson limbs for the innocent to clean away.
The priest collects himself. His eyes still burn, but his words are ice.
May the Seven bless you, Beast.
Jeez. A little tense up in here, you know. Magister Yarrow.
You there, lizard? I'm looking for an inmate. A smallish man, thick spectacles, prone to somewhat eccentric chatter. He wears a large bronze pendant with a dragon stamped into it. Have you seen him?
Apologize and say you haven't. Ask what she's looking for.
None of your business, inmate. Find me if you hear of a me-go. Otherwise, don't waste my time.
Farah. She ain't coming back.
Come on, old man. I can't wait all day.
I'm not mad, darling. I'm not mad. Sweetheart?
This one's sad.
She's gone.
I remember this one.
God.
Please, I'm sorry, but you must leave. My baby's terrified of lizards. She may be hiding from you even now. Irma? Irma, darling, are you here? Please, sweetheart. Where are you?
Ask if there isn't something you can do to help.
No. I'm sorry, but she's terribly frightened of lizards. She's just a child. Doesn't know better just yet. Irma, where are you, dear? Mummy's worried sick about you.
Yeah, I remember that one.
A fella can't hear himself think with all this racket. Day and night she hollers after that child. You hear that, Farah? You got to cut that out. What's happened to ya?
Say that if he doesn't like it, perhaps he should help her.
Aye, she needs help, but none that I can give. Mad as a cooker, that one, and twice as loud.
She seems perfectly sane if distraught.
Distraught don't even begin to cover it. She's hollering after that child of hers, killed by a void woken she was. Been dead and buried for a month now. Never even stepped foot in Fort Joy. And there ain't no amount of hollering that'll bring her back.
Fuck. That's brutal. Mushrooms. Sharp rock. Yes.
You're kinda getting too big for your boots, you know? Bloody cavies. Ought to keep out of our hair if you don't want to pay for the pleasure.
Ask what he means by cavies.
Your kind. And the dwarves and elves besides. Those of you that see the whole realm eaten up by the void woken before you change your ways.
I saw what you did there, convincing Burrow not to lay down the law on that elf. Anything for a fellow sorcerer, isn't that right?
Say you would have helped anyone you felt deserved it.
I'm sure you would have.
That was a weird response. Dominic.
Bow your head, please! If we chant the endless prayer, the next divine will ascend, even if your kind has displeased the gods so terribly of late.
Ask what he means by your kind.
You know what I mean, lizard. The dwarves and elves are no better. The lot of you would drag us all into oblivion with your blind devotion to Source. The time of Source is over.
Sneer that you saw plenty of slaves try to bury themselves in worship back in the ancient empire. Didn't help any of them.
You're the slave here, enslaved by a life without divinity in your heart. Embrace it. Abandon your wickedness.
You sound fun at parties.
Rubbish.
Wait, what did I just pick up? A flower pot. It weighs 20 pounds. I'm good.
Hey, I know you.
Losa, the dark-eyed jokester you met aboard the ship, waves enthusiastically and dips into a mock elegant curtsy.
Back then I was Madame Josephine Gribbles de Pube. And you were the prince, right? Glad to see you made it. Nothing like a nice tentacle slap across the moor to set the tone for the week, eh? How'd you escape?
Tried to make a run for the boat, but he didn't make
I
it.
saw you fall. We all did. Thought you were done for. When we get out of this place, I owe you a pint. So you managed to swim to safety, is that it? What about when you were in the water? Didn't hear anything unusual, did
No,
you?
I tell you there's a strange voice that seemed to want you to survive.
I heard the same thing. Do you know what this means? It means I'm not the only...
Losa's voice catches in her throat. The joy drains from her face. Her eyes lose focus, and her whole body goes rigid. She is stock-still, waxy-skinned, her eyes dark. Greyish-black veins run from her eyes down her cheeks.
Gently call out to her and ask if she's alright.
Her head snaps to you mechanically, and her eyes lock with yours, dark pupils dilated into great black voids.
I actually like her a lot. I got that. She was one of the ones I used in my first playthrough where I got to Act 2. I kind of want to use her in this, but I don't really know where she fits in.
Light
I want
suddenly
Sabine
flashes
for
back
flash
into her face.
sacrifice.
The grey veins drain to pinkish flesh, and her whole body relaxes.
Anyway.
Ooh, she'd be interesting as
What
the
were we
main
talking about?
character. Drown and ask why she's acting so strange.
Ah, it's nothing really. It's just... I'm just a bit... well, a bit... hospitable?
Yeah, but I mean, most of the passives are just kind of whatever. Flash sacrifice is like literally like miles ahead of all the others. Tell her she's going to have to elaborate. Waggle a rakish eyebrow and ask if she's implying you should make yourself at home.
Ha! What I mean is, look, you've never been a host, right? That's because you're like a clump of leaves on the side of the road. That ain't bad, though. I'd give just about anything to be like you. But I'm a roadside inn. Red door, flowers out front, friendly lady at the door beckoning you in for half price. Like a goddamn gold star inn for the disembodied.
Ask her who or what she was hosting a few moments ago.
Now, isn't that just the question of the hour? I can't be sure just yet. I'll be surprised if it's a demon. Definitely not a sprite either. Maybe a spectre, but I wouldn't bet money on it. So, how are you enjoying the joy?
Say the Magisters hauled you in. Something about being a danger to yourself and society. Say you heard the accommodation was exceptional and had to see for yourself. Say it'd be all more enjoyable if you had someone to get the lay of the land with. Let's do the second one. Say you heard the accommodation was exceptional.
So true. And you can stay as long as your heart desires, free of charge. So, you want to check this place out together? Strength in numbers and all that.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
It does, right? Before we head out, I've got more than a few tricks up my sleeve, so you'll have to pick which one I'll pull out if, when, push comes to shove. Lately I've been into the enchanting arts, but I can shoot, slash, summon, steal, whatever your little black heart desires. So, what'll it be?
Honestly, I don't know who I'd switch her out with anyway. What's her ability? What is her her like ability or whatever? Is it just encourage? Well, encourage I guess is the human one in general, I guess. I don't remember what her source power is. I've never really, other than Sabine, I haven't really used this party combination. So, I think we'll just go with this for now. But I think I'll make her like, I'll make her like a backup, like
I'm not afraid
mage
of getting
maybe.
My hands greasy, if that's what you mean. What are you interested in exactly? I know the feeling. Don't know if you could tell, but mysticism's kind of my speciality.
Yeah, I know.
Let's
Just
get
in case I
into the
change my
nitty-gritty
mind or
while we're
something,
at
so
it.
I'll just do like.
What sort of magic are you interested
There's
in?
another build I was thinking about, so we'll see if I like this, and then we'll go, and then maybe I might add her in instead of something else. Oh yeah, I forgot. After Act 2, you can like reset or whatever.
Sounds fine. Yeah? Hey, wait a sec. Till then.
Yeah, I forgot Act 2, you can actually like.
Lucian. A fine fellow he was, I admit. Showed me conjuring tricks at dinner parties when I was but a boy.
The shrine depicts Lucian the Divine, avatar of the 7 gods. A low, resonant vibration hums somewhere deep within you. Your knees buckle. The hum grows louder, the world tilts and fades.
A shrine, by the looks of it.
Okay. Well, let's go talk to Griffy. Griffy Jr.
So, this is Fort Joy.
Butter.
Heading into the kitchen? Don't try anything funny around, Griff. I'm watching you.
Ask her if she likes what she sees.
Ha! Cheeky. What's your name?
Say she can call you whatever she wants.
All right, Slick. Haven't seen you around here before. When did you get in?
Say you've been here long enough to know she's the most beautiful woman in the camp.
All right, easy now. You seem sweet, but I'm more curious about you than a bunch of cheesy lines.
Look surprised and tell her this is just how you talk.
She sighs deeply.
Another one of those. Anyway, I was serious before. I work for Griff, so don't try
Apologize, didn't mean to
anything.
offend
Move
her.
along. Nice and slow. Move along.
I think I messed that up. I know you had to like flirt a little bit and then go back or whatever.
Delivery. Surely you'll have one. Scram. Perhaps if Am I awake? I think I need a pinch. Or no, hang on. It's you. They said you'd be red, but I didn't think so very red.
You recognize this lizard as a dreamer. Tell me you've been looking for one like him.
Yes. Of course you have, Prince of Princes. Yes, indubitably.
Indubitably,
I need
sir.
to parley with you further, sire. I do, and do indeed. Meet me, please, Prince, at my abode. Ocean view, rag sea.
Thank him and agree to meet
the
with him there.
finest sand. Wondrous, yes. Come, talk to me there, your highness. They really want you to. Good. Close by as the gull flies. Hardly a saunter. Toodaloo.
Toodaloo.
He suddenly leans in, and his voice drops to a whisper.
We play the fool among fools, the sage among sages. You'll find me somewhat more coherent in privacy. That is a promise, Prince.
Keep it down, will you?
Griff is slowly, methodically peeling the skin from a potato. As you approach, he looks up, setting the potato, but not the sharp little knife, down on the table.
What?
Ask if he's in charge around here.
Who's asking?
Casually crush arms and us. You've heard he might be able to help you.
He smirks and holds the little knife up to the light, watching it glint.
I'm listening.
They're interested in trade.
Sure. Good stuff, huh?
If a Magister finds us,
Um,
you forget my name.
Everything there.
I'm never really sure what you should sell and what you shouldn't sell. Ask what he knows about the Magisters and their cure for sorcerers.
Oh, they'll cure you of your sauce. Nightshade will cure you of an headache, too.
Ask if he knows his thugs are terrorizing the camp's citizens.
Thugs? Look at it this way. People get lawless here, and we all starve.
Take your leave. Who's this? Hildy?
Hey! You're a little light in your trunk, ain't you? Who could blame you with the garbage they got for sale round here? Why don't you take a gander at the goodies I got? Stuff you won't find anywhere else in camp.
Ask Griff if
Procured
Griff
by
won't be angry
special
seeing her
means.
sell to a lizard.
Boss don't mind where the gold comes from, long as he gets his cut. Have a look, why don't you? Your cash is plenty good here.
Something sounds off about her offer.
Fend for yourself, then, fuck.
Oh well.
Ain't fit for leaving be. Listen, I can help you if you just shut up, Elf.
Elf seems badly injured and ask why he's being held
This
here.
clown caught him stealing from my kitchen. Still won't say where he stashed my supplies. Sound like someone you'd let off with a slap on the wrist.
Ask what he's meant to have stolen.
Supplies. Crate of food, citrus in particular. He'll talk, or he'll die quiet.
Make presents and you'll find the stolen supplies and Griff will free to
All I want is my supplies. Happy to let this clown die in a gutter instead of my kitchen. Bring back my crate, and you got yourself a deal.
An elf, caked in mud and blood, looks up at you from the bottom of the cage. He holds his shoulder at a strange angle. Despite his condition, he appears eager for your attention.
You believe what he says? That I am a thief?
Shake your head, you wouldn't put it past a man like that to lock up whomever he pleases.
Deceptive. Like most men behind bars, I'm innocent.
Most men?
Like most of us here on the island, in fact. Aren't you like me, looking for a way out?
Ask him why he'd make that assumption.
Some people settle in. They don't go poking around in Griff's kitchen. They find a quiet place, wait their turn. Not you.
Somebody's got a sharp eye, you're not keen on waiting around for the Magisters to cure you.
Smart. In this case, I think we help each other.
Ask him what he has in mind.
I know a way out. I show you. And you. You help me out of here. I cannot die in this cage.
Agree, this arrangement sounds good for you both.
Finally. Progress. Griff releases me if he sees I do not have what he misses. You must find who steals them. After I am free, you are free.
Ask if he has any idea who took the supplies Griff is after.
I see no one. In fact, I only hear the sound of Griff clearing his throat.
Hey, Scrabble.
You know how he does. Like so. For some time, I think Griff takes his own supplies. But I see the anger in him that he does not find it. He truly does not find what he seeks.
What was he doing snooping around Griff's kitchen anyway?
I intend no harm. I want only some provisions. A bit of bread, a potato or two. Nothing Griff should be loath to give. I need to escape, and I have people to consider. You understand?
Ask if he knows why Griff is hell-bent on getting these particular supplies back.
Griff is a powerful man. Power is mysterious, in case you haven't noticed. Thank you. And hurry. Please.
Here's the goods.
You see.
You looking for a match? You'll have a good head on most of the competition, that's for certain. A good tail, too. Poor lugs won't know what hit 'em.
You've lain low lizards twice your size. Height or length has little to do with martial prowess.
That's so. Well then, prove it. Down the hatch with ya.
I don't think I'm ready for that arena yet. It takes me so long to do that shit, like, on a lower difficulty. Oof.
Is that thing eating corpses?
Oh, it's Miko. Ooh. Piece of candy. That's an awful sound. Oh god.
The creature heaves through lips gummed with human gore. It turns to you with great effort, pain apparent in every movement, and madness screams from its wide, bloodshot eyes.
Let's save here.
You. Quite lost. Quite lost. Careful, or they'll cross your wires. Now, a little query. Where grows the yarrow? Quickly now, for I haven't much time.
Take the yarrow plant from your pouch and offer it.
The creature gingerly takes the plant into his bloodied hands. He runs his fingertips over the white flowers. His panting breath slows.
Darling, dear darling child. Hello, yarrow girl. Can it really be you?
Ask him why he was looking for that flower.
The creature clenches the plant tightly. His breath quickens. He seems liable to lunge at you at the drop of a pin.
You wouldn't understand. A father's pride, a father's love.
The creature begins to weep. Fast, silent tears spill from his eyes as he clutches the little cluster of flowers to his heart.
For you, my ring, heart of me, name of Migo. Thank you.
Aww. I feel bad for me again.